Hello there. I am Steve. If you've always wanted to know what a hard life is, well, you're in luck. Welcome to my world. I usually work a lot, 9 to 5, but this is not any type of normal day. This time, I was writing something. I was just typing an email to my boss, asking him to talk to him in his office since I'm tired of working. Life is pretty hard when you ask me, Steve the hard worker, every single day. All I could reflect on is what I want to become, or what I am, and what I want to be. Steve, come to my office, please.
Yeah, sure thing, boss.
So you wanted to see me, right?
Yes, I wanted to. Got your email about you wanting to have a talk with me, is that correct? Yes, sir. But the point is, what are we doing all this for? You know, like the computer typing things and the corporation and all this? I don't understand why I have to work so hard every single day. Look, Steve, you gotta understand. Life is not about what you want. It's what you have, or what you get, or what you claim it to be, to make your life yours, not anyone else's. I understand, sir. So, what time do we leave again?
We're leaving in 5 minutes, so best if you pack your stuff and leave.
Okay. See you in a bit.
See? Ordinary Steve life. It's lame when you ask me. I always have to work 9 to 5 every single day. At least I can be in my home. That helps me undistress my feelings and stuff.
Home sweet home, I guess. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand why I work so hard all day. Like, my boss is right, but this is just way too much to take in. I'm not gonna lie. I might need to whip the size me up some grub if I'm gonna relax from a long day of work.
Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel.
That's gonna get me a lot of grub.
Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what.
Natural tasting. I'm really tired of having. I'm just tired of working every day. I always get confused of what to say during those times.
That's all when I heard this sound.
What was that sound? Guess I gotta look.
So I finished all my popcorn, went outside to figure out what that sound was. And I look handsome enough for it. So I went out and began my discovery of that sound.
I don't know what that sound is from, but I'm gonna find out. It's time to get to the bottom of this. This is my biggest discovery yet. Where is it? Huh? What's this? I gotta see what that is. Is that where that sound is coming from? I gotta look at this. When I went in there, that was just the beginning of my exploration. Coming in hot! Whoa, what is this place? I need to look around and look for stuff helpful for survival. I know what I must do. I have a lot of wood, huh? What are these? Crafting book, a translator. The crafting book is interesting, but the translator for what? Villager?
Hey, who are you?
Who am I? I am Steve. Where did the thunderstruck, by the way.
Well, Steve, sure hope you have what it takes to protect land, but let's show you around.
Okay, sure.
Come on, follow. Welcome to our village. We love to crush loaf in any way. These are our people homes and so much more.
Who is this guy?
That is an iron golem, the village's best security, the most powerful species. One beating on him and you're done.
Hi.
Besides, there's one villager, Benny, missing. If you find him and bring him to us, we might consider you respected and cared. Maybe you might be friends with him, like we are, but regardless, does that translator tell you everything we say?
Yes it does. I don't speak villager, by the way, but I'll find Benny for all of you. Hey, can you toss a pal up some bread?
Huh?
Oh, thanks. Jackpot. Oh, hey, gentlemen. Sorry for the rush. I would like a basket, please.
2 diamonds.
Whoa, whoa. Who are you?
I'm Benny.
Benny? I found you.
I've been trying to come home for the past couple days.
Don't worry, I'll get you home. Until we can grab one jackpot here. Okay, here's the plan, Benny. We need to find a way to get the basket of food as our claim, because these guys are against you guys. Right?
Yes, they are.
Really? Oh god, then we really need disguises. Who were those guys anyway?
These were the pillagers.
No way! They're like the villagers, but the V is a P. Let's get back to your village.
Thank you for helping us get back our friend. But there's one thing you need to know. You 100% look like our terrorizer. The evil clone of you, which is not you. He's sinister. He's the person of chaos. He is Herobrine. He wants to destroy the entire environment and the world. He is located in the dark forest, where he resides most. He's scary and only you can defeat him, Steve. You're related, but you both have opposite behavior. You're the only hero we have now.
Don't worry, I'll defeat Herobrine and save the overworld.
Please take me with you. I know you just brought me back to my village, but I want to be your ally, your friend.
Sure, Benny. What's an adventure without a partner? Sure is dark, isn't it, Benny? Whoa, what was that?
That is a chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey. Whoa. Wow. That was wild. Oh. Now that I think of it, Benny, we need to get some work done, though. You know what? I'll make a sword when I get there. Pretty much a dumb choice. But the dumber, the crazier, the better. Let's defeat Herobrine. Where's Steve? He's supposed to be at work today.
Maybe he's slacking off.
Oh, I can't wait to be determined the next time Steve shows his face here. This is ridiculous. You and him are the employees. I don't know what fool Steve takes me for. This dark forest is not dark at all, unless at night. But how bad can this place be? Crap. Don't worry, I'll stop our fall with this water bucket. Release! Great, now we have to waste more time walking twice. Okay, Herobrine, whoever you are, I don't have a sword yet, but I have hands, and I'm not afraid to use it. What? Hold on. Why do you look like me? I don't look like you. You look like me. Why do you look like me? I don't know. But your days of terrorizing the land is over. Clever and worthy challenger, huh? Seems like you're the only me with a teensy-weensy reinforcement. But sure, you're going down. Sneak attack! Where did you take me? The perfect place for battle. All the things I've done, all for an easy fight. No matter. The easier the prey is, the better. I'm about to end you. Any last words, peasant? Yeah, just one. Let's dance. Touche. I'll give you that.
You saved us. You really do have what it takes. Thank you, hero.
Shadows fall on the canvas we made. Every scar is a choice that we paid. Deep in the dark where the machine runs cold, we found the pieces of the stories untold. The dust is rising, the gears start to grind, leaving the rest of the world far behind. This is the art of the mind, digging deep with hands of time, striking gold in the heavy design. Yeah, we leave it all behind. In the art of the mind, in the art of the mind, in the art of the mind. The art of the mind. Yeah, we leave it all behind. Yeah, we leave it all behind. In the art of the mind, in the art of the mind. This is the art of the mind. Digging deep with the hands of time, heavy design. Yeah, we leave it all behind.
Whoa, so this is the overworld.
Wow, hey there. I'm the first human to arrive to this wonderland of peace.
This is the best place ever. I can feel it, even though I just arrived. There was a strange portal at my house.
That's how I got here too. Strange, isn't it?
Name's Alex, by the way.
Nice to meet you, I'm Steve. I can't wait to show you around. Oh, there's someone I would like you to meet. Come on.